Okay, Alan, well here we are, one game to go until the end of the season. Has it been a quick year for you? How's it been?
No, it's flew in. It's been obviously it was a difficult start to the campaign. We started with the first home league win against Dunfermline. We played really well, scored a few goals, but then we went on a run that obviously I think we played well in the majority of games, but we weren't killing teams off and we were losing poor goals, and we started to put ourselves in a really poor position. And
we went on that amazing run though. We went what, 20 odd games or nearly 20 games unbeaten, or only losing one game I think it was. But that was important when you look back, because it was only until sort of the last couple of games that the relegation issues have been sorted out, and still a couple of things to be sorted out. We could have been easily dragged into that.
No, it shows you how tight the league is as well. When you look at teams like St Mirren, Ayr, Raith Rovers going down to the last game of the season, and you don't want to be involved in that. The frustrating part for me is probably the second half of the season. As you said, the last 20 odd games, been on a good run. Maybe too many draws. If we turn some of the draws into wins, I know it's easier said than done, but if we'd done that, we could quite easily have been in the playoffs. But if you look overall, I think finishing hopefully 5th, we need to win obviously at the weekend or get a draw. So if we could finish 5th, I think it'd be a good achievement for the first year back in the Championship. And then as a club, we've just got to keep on progressing, and that means try to sign the majority of the boys back up again, because you look at the second half of the season, they've shown that they can compete with any team in this league. They've shown that they're good players, so we want to keep the nucleus of the squad and maybe add a couple as well. We'll
get on to the Queen of South game in a wee second. Let's just talk about Morton, just the last home game of the season there. It was a funny game. It was kind of flat at points, but again, to beat a team that's already in the playoffs 3-1, and we've got a really good record. That's the third time we've beaten them this season as well.
No, it just shows you the quality of the players we've got. I don't think, when you look at the teams we've played against this season, I don't think there's a massive gap. Even against the top team Hibs, we've matched them in more than one occasion, played really well, and maybe don't get what we deserve, none more so than the game at Easter Road. But we do need to improve. We've not picked up enough points against the top teams, and that's the difference between obviously getting in the playoffs and not getting in the playoffs.
A wee word about Queen of the South on Saturday. As you say, it's for 5th place. If we avoid defeat, then that's us secured that. What sort of game are you expecting?
I think it'll be a better game than the previous games against Queen of the South. I think the times we've played them previously, they've sat in, defended, really hard to play against. It's not really a great game, but hopefully this game will be more open, because they need to come and win the game as well. So it should make for an entertaining game. Preparations
well underway for next season, so that's Nat Weatherburn and Lee Ashcroft signed on. Talk about those two guys for us.
Start with Ashy. I think he's come in, he's a young player. I know he looks probably a lot older than what he is. He's managed to play a lot of games this year. I think it probably sums up his performance when the players actually give him Players Player of the Year at the awards night the other night. He's been really consistent, and for me he's somebody that's still got a long way to go as well. He can still improve, so I think he's a really good signing. Nat's come in, he had a slow start to his career at Dunfermline, I think that's fair to say. But after the initial few months, I think he's been one of our best players. He's doesn't just give you the physical presence in the middle of the park. He can pass the ball, he's got skill, and he's another one. He's at a great age, so we've just got to make sure that's the type of players we're signing, and obviously they keep on progressing and improving.
And obviously there'll be more to be announced over the next few weeks, I would imagine. Is it a hectic time for you? Obviously all the players will be finishing up training and all the rest of it once Saturday's out of the way, but is it just, you know, a case of on the phone all the time and speaking to agents and stuff like that?
It'll take a bit of time. Obviously we've got to focus on the game at the weekend, then hopefully we can try and get the majority of boys tied up for next year as well. But it's a hectic time, it never stops, and it won't stop until the transfer window probably shuts once again.
In terms of the season as a whole, is there any sort of games that stick out for you? I'm thinking, well, you mentioned the Hibs game, that probably encapsulates our season, sort of playing really well but not quite getting the win, but then obviously the 2 wins against Raith Rovers are always sweet as well.
It's always great to beat your rivals as well, but I think performance-wise, I'd say that game at Easter Road. I thought second half especially, some of the football we played, how we never scored more goals was incredible. But to come back the way that we did as well, the boys showed a lot of character, and that probably sums up our season. I think we started the season poorly. We've come back, the boys showed a lot of character, and because we could quite easily have been in the relegation scrap, as you said. But the boys got ourselves away for that and challenging up towards the top end of the league.
And finally, looking ahead to next season, we don't know quite what the makeup of the league's going to be just yet, but looking on the face of it, there's not going to be, you know, a Hibs, and previously there was obviously Rangers and Hearts were in the Championship. It looks like it's going to be a lot more open and a lot more even next season.
It'll be really tight once again. I think this year it's been really tight as well. I don't think there's been one team that's been miles ahead of anyone else. But it's certainly all there to play for, and we've shown this year that we can compete with anyone in this league. So it's all about make sure we have a strong start to the season this time, and see where it takes us.